Well, good evening, everyone. It's Sean here from the Chesterfield Great Historic Pub Tour. And I got a phone call the other day from a chap called Costin, who asked me to come along to his pub and give it a review. So we're here at the shoulder at Hardstoft. Hardstoft, it's a place you might not know, but it's on the main road, the Chesterfield Road, between Tibshelf that way and Homewood and Hasland that way. It's a lovely old pub. It's 350 years old, but it didn't become a pub until the 1800s when a chap called Samson Clay turned it into a pub. And it's had several similar names over the years, but history-wise, it's pretty much all been here since then. It's a lovely place that's had lots of bands playing here over the years. I think there's a band on tonight as it goes. So let's get inside and see what we can find. Step through the door and immediately waiting to greet us here is Neil.
Good evening.
Yeah, there you go.
To the shoulder.
Now, Neil's going to show us around. Costin's around somewhere. So we're going to have a quick walk round, have a look at the place, and then have a bite to eat. So we'll catch up with you in a second. Here's the bar, and it's well appointed, I'd say. Some nice taps on, the Old Moot, for instance. They've got one cask on, Rockin' Rudolph, but that's usually one that they've got going around all the time, just swapping out the various beers, etc. Yeah, very well appointed, and it's double-sided as well. So we'll go on and look at the tap room now. If you can call it a tap room, this is a lovely place to be. It's a longish room with a bar at the top there, and a beautiful fire at this far end, which is keeping more or less the whole pub warm. It's lovely and snug in here. I'm going to need to take this coat off shortly. Yeah, it's fab. Very lovely low ceilings and beams and things. You can really feel the age. It's a lovely, warm, welcoming place. So let's continue the tour. So here we are in what is effectively like a little lounge part of the building. There's a pool table back there, usually in the daytime. It's covered over at night. It's very low ceilings and beams everywhere, very pretty to look at. We've been sat here at a lovely table next to the roaring log fire. Can't go wrong, really can't go wrong. Neil and Costin have given us the tour. Very charming little place. We'll show you around. We've had a bite to eat already, a little starter, a bit of a duck, very nice. I've had the Old Moot cherries and berries. Susie's on the one cask offering that they've got here, which is Rockin' Reindeer. There's usually some sort of cask on, I'm told, but obviously because it's Christmas, it's Rockin' Reindeer. I think what we'll do is we'll enjoy our main meal that's coming any moment now, and when that's finished, we'll give you the tour of the rest of the building. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Just wanted to interrupt the video to let you know that the food here is fantastic. I've had the steak and ale pie, which has been made locally, and the gravy to die for. And it's served in what is essentially a deepish bowl, like a pasta dish. You can't go wrong. Okay, back to the video. Where on this side is the restaurant. Now, usually there's room for about 50 people in there. There's a function going on right now, a 60th birthday party. It's difficult to move within there, but they're all having a great time. It's lovely and snug. I have to say, everywhere is lovely and snug, even though it's a bitterly cold night. But yeah, very, very busy, very lively, and it sort of shows the amount of different things that can be happening in this pub in sort of different rooms. It's great. There's still more to show you. Let's go this way. This is a little area that they call the library. You can see why. It's nice and quiet compared to the rest of the pub, which is quite noisy through that doorway there. Very low. If you're above 6 feet, just mind your head when you come through. It is very low in some places. All right, moving on. I think we've got the function room next. Great big place. Let's go and have a look at that. And this is the function room. I'm told there's room for about 200 people in here. It's a lot of the locals in tonight in the function room also, because I think there's a band on. Bands playing. There've been all sorts of bands playing here over the years, including Slade and one or two others that you might know the name of. But it's a very bustling, busy place, and as you can probably tell from the different feel of each room, it's almost got like a cruise ship feel to it. where you've got different rooms, different places, different vibes in each one. It's a fantastic place. It really is. It's extraordinary that it's so full when it's out here in the sticks. Obviously, people come from a long way to enjoy what it has to offer. Thanks to Costin for inviting us over, and all the staff who have been really, really friendly. I think I'll do a wrap-up piece somewhere a little quieter, but we've had a great time. This is the wrap up, as it were, and I'm with Costin, who's the landlord here. How long you had the place now? Was it 4 years?
4 years now.
4 years, and you live in Chesterfield as well, don't you?
We live in Chesterfield,
You
just
make that same
15 minutes
pilgrimage
away. Yes.
every day. Yeah, I think what I've been impressed with most is not just the food, which was amazing, but the staff. The staff are absolutely amazing.
Try to be extremely friendly and accommodate everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course the overall place itself, it's almost got like a cruise ship feel, because you've got so many different rooms,
A bit of everything, absolutely. So we have a private room, we have restaurant, library, lounge, beautiful bar area, a couple of open fires.
Yeah,
hotel rooms. Yeah,
it's easy to see why a place this big is full on a cold winter's night like tonight. But by all means, come on down and try out the shoulder of mutton. Now, if you're watching the long form of this video, then you might just get a ghost story at the end of it. All right. Thanks ever so much. Take care. Bye bye. We couldn't possibly come to the shoulder at Hardstoft without telling you the ghost story associated with this lonely stretch of road that it stands upon. This particular account comes from the 1980s. It's had many stories told about it over the years, but I think this one stands out due to the veracity of the eyewitness. It was the dead of night, and a police dog handler was with his canine companion in a van driving south on this very road heading towards Tibshelf. It was a clear night, much like tonight, no rain and no fog. As they passed the old shoulder of mutton, suddenly, caught in the headlights of the van, there was someone standing in the middle of the road just yards from the point of impact. The policeman braked heavily, and as the van screeched to a halt, he watched helplessly as the poor victim bounced off of his bonnet and into the bushes at the side of the road. Shocked and shaking, the officer had the presence of thought to turn on his emergency lights and get out of the car to find the casualty. He looked in the hedgerow for quite some way, but couldn't find anything or anyone. Suddenly remembered the dog. The dog would surely find whoever it was. He went to the back of the van and got him out. The dog was whimpering already. When he asked him to find whatever, so just give him the find instruction, the poor dog let out a terrifying yelp and set off running down the road, leaving the owner alone in this lonely stretch of road. He checked the side of the road once more, but he couldn't find anything. He went back to the van and looked at the bonnet. There was no indentation, no dent, no scuff even to indicate where he'd hit the person. Perplexed, he climbed back into the van and drove in the direction that his dog had taken. Around 2 miles down the road, he found the dog, shaking under a tree. He was very pleased to see his owner once more. He went off to one of his regular stops, Morton Hospital, where a strong cup of tea and a sympathetic ear were waiting for him. The nurses there often saw strange things in the night. At first light, he returned to the scene of the incident, and he could see the black lines on the road where he'd stopped. But there was no sign of an accident, no blood in the road, no broken branches, nothing. He returned to Chesterfield Police Station, where the duty sergeant told him, "Ah, yes, it's I wouldn't worry about that," he said. That stretch of road, it's happened before. Some poor soul was knocked down there many years ago, and the whole terrible scene seems to replay over and over for the unsuspecting motorist. Drive carefully.